The movie begins with the midget dragon that get the princess treatment for helping Mulan save China.
Baby sucking my feet.
As Mushu make ancestor do the choo-choo like they in the T-mode, while Mulan family discuss when Shang will propose to her so he can give her his noodle. Hello? I work for Shin, where's Mulan?
She hates little kids though.
Damn you, Wrinkly.
Now Mulan be practicing moves she will use if Shang don't wash the dishes. Then the minute Shin Walker pour up and ask how they can escape their 10-cent per hour job. I don't wanna be a slave. But we need slaves for the economy. Okay, I teach you how to beat your man. Rule number 1, if he don't cook or clean, beat his ass up. It's always a man's fault. So Mulan make her own army of Kung Fu pandas.
Then Shang pulls up.
I want boba milk tea.
Do I look like I work at Gongcha?
Give me your boba balls.
We can go to my house.
You wanna check out my helmet?
You stupid, I ain't giving it back. She gonna sell your helmet to get her family out of debt.
So Shang proposes, Mulan accepts, and the family's like,
Oh, we rich, hoinya. So they bring all their cousins and extended family so they can get a check.
They from Wuhan, bow if you want Shang money.
seems like last month you and I was saving China.
It was last month.
Wait a minute, so they've been dating for 1 month and now they're getting married? 1 month? Man, I don't care who you are, you can't fully know a person just from dating them for 1 month. This is some Anna Frozen shit. Then Mushu tells the ancestors Mulan is getting married and they celebrate, pretty much telling him he can't boss them around anymore because once Mulan marries Shang, Shang's ancestors will become her guardians and thus Mushu won't have a job and he'll become the Gong Boy again.
Is something wrong? His name will be Gong. So how many baby you gonna have? 6, 7?
Oh no, I'm a deadbeat. Yes.
No!
And the parents realize Mulan and Shang are total opposites that don't match.
I'm glad she didn't sign prenup.
So Mulan and Shang are called by the emperor and as they prep, the parents give them their necklaces and hope they
Don't divorce la.
Now the yin and yang are opposites, but if they work together, they can create harmony and life.
So the parents pretty much said, hey, you guys are completely different, but let's hope this works out. And at the temple, the emperor's like,
Ni hao, fine shits. I will use my daughters in an arranged marriage to prevent war with the Mongols.
and Mulan's all like,
Huh?
and her reaction is interesting considering arranged marriages were the social norm and super common during her time, but she's reacting like it's 2025.
She's like, what? You want to prevent war so you're using marriage? How could you? You're disgusting.
Now obviously this is a messy situation and it just sucks that the movie's kind of making the emperor look like the bad guy for even suggesting this.
What's wrong, Mulan?
Why can't man just die in war? Oh, look at him aura farming.
You dare question the emperor?
No, Majesty. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the film's making him look pretty bad because of course people should choose who they want to marry. I'm shocked that Disney even put out a controversial subject like arranged marriage in a kids movie.
Then the 3 chopped soldiers that help save China are told they'll be single forever by the matchmaker.
And these chopped Asian stereotype looking dudes want a queen to cook and clean for them when their game is to put chopsticks up their nose.
Oh, she is disgusted.
The worst she can say is no. Nah. And knowing that the Mulan 2 film directors are white, I'm convinced that's some racist ass shit putting chopsticks up their nose. That's like me making a film about Caucasians putting mayonnaise up their ass. Like, what the helly? So the 3 chopped cheese gets recruited as bodyguards for the emperor's daughters who are on their way to their arranged marriage. But one of them does the
Cinderella special and drops their made in China slipper.
Princess, let me sniff your toes.
Beijing gorilla? I have a fetish for uglies.
Shit, I might have a chance.
Salutations. You excited to marry a stranger?
Girl, you better not patronize me.
Or you could say no and let men die in war.
You see, unlike you, we are honorable. Yeah, at least we didn't pretend to be a man to go to war and hook up with the general.
Okay, enjoy getting sold off.
And on their way, Shang's like, what's wrong, Chuz?
I know I meant to follow the mission, but I have another duty. To my heart.
Oh, that is cringe. So Mulan has a problem with the arranged marriage and Shang's like, girl, just be glad you didn't get arranged to a 5'2" femboy.
Oh, he's right.
Because they're actually one of the lucky ones that had the privilege to choose.
And now this gorilla think he can bag a princess. But you ugly.
But somehow Gorilla Man was right.
I have a chimpanzee fetish. Girl, is you crazy? I know it's hairy. I bet it smells. Bitch.
Then they tell her,
I think she's in love.
so let me get this straight. You meet a stranger you never met before and cause you dropped your slipper and all he did was put it back on for you. Now you're in love and you want a future with him? Bro, she might be worse than Anna. Cause when they take a break, it's not just the red one named May, but every other princess gets flirted with and fall for the bodyguards.
Hello, you like matcha? I'm Princess Ting Ting. Well, Ting Ting, you like dumpling? Then Mulan's like, I'm a baddie cause I follow my feelings and my duty is to my heart.
Now this inspires May, so she decides to follow her heart also. Now Mushu is the villain in this film because he decides to end Shang and Mulan's relationship so he can avoid being the Gong Boy. And it's unfortunate that Mushu is the villain of this film because it's a character we've all grown to love who's now trying to get Mulan and Shang to hate each other for his own selfish reasons.
but Mulan don't get the ick.
I mean, they only really dated for 1 month, so they're still in their honeymoon phase.
But this midget dragon takes it too far and causes the carriage to think it's a Tesla self-driving car. So we go to the nearest cliff and like a good Korean, the carriage off itself into the water. Aiya.
Now, everyone survives, but they're lost, and Shang can't even find where they are on the map.
Maybe we can just wing it.
The hell you talking about? We have a map.
Didn't know you were bad with directions.
Girl, you act like I got Google Maps.
You just mad you not doctor.
I liked you better when you was a man.
Not my fault you into transgenders. Oh shit.
So Gorilla Man found them a path to get back on track, meaning they really argued over nothing.
Shang, I'm sorry.
No, I like you more as a woman.
I'm glad I made you think you gay. The meanwhile. Oh, she want that gorilla Woody. And the Princess Ting Ting had a feeling for the Ling Ling. You're for Ling Ling.
Now, I don't know about you, but if being nice for one day from the first man you see is gonna make you catch feelings, I think you would have been just fine in an arranged marriage.
You like him?
I think you need to hit the gym.
How can you lie to your sister like that? You should marry him ASAP.
I know where my duties lie, May. Do you? Bitch!
Well, I hate you hoes. Dear daddy.
I ain't doing no arranged marriage. I'd rather date a Beijing gorilla. Then the sisters find out and they're like, "Ho, is you a failure?" Then they start singing a song repeatedly saying, "I want to be like other girls." Which is ironic, because what other girls are you exactly referring to? Because the other girls in your time were getting arranged marriages too. Like, at least you'll marry rich and live a rich life. Because the other girls you're referring to didn't have a choice either and were forced to marry poor and live poor.
Then the big boy Buddhist
Eavesdrops and finds out the princesses want out of the arranged marriage, so he goes jackpot and tells the others. And Mushu pretends to be Mulan and gossips about Shang so Shang can hear it.
Shang is gay.
Mulan?
He have small dick and like me as a man.
I know his ass want to be pegged. Oops. Alright, it's on. She is cooked. You talking shit?
Hi, baby.
You think I want to get pegged?
Something wrong?
I heard you talking shit, ho.
I haven't left my post.
You know what? I wish you could peg me.
Huh?
I miss the Mulan who I thought had a dick. So Mulan heads back and now she actually talking shit and gossiping about Shang, while the bodyguards and the princesses sneak out for a night out.
Oh, Mushu, you a naughty boy.
So he tells Mulan they're sneaking out and she rushes to go get him.
Make sure Shang don't wake up.
You can count on me.
And cause Mushu woke him up, he finds a letter Mei wrote which says, "My duty is to follow my heart." And now he thinks Mulan's the reason why they want out of the arranged marriage, and seeing everyone missing, he also thinks Mulan's behind them sneaking out also. And during the night out, the bodyguards just start dating the princesses. Yo, they might be the most unprofessional bodyguards ever. Like, your job is to take care of them, and they're like, "Yeah, well, we'll take care of them, alright." With my dick.
Oh, when Ling Ling hear Ting Ting laugh like that, that turned him on.
And turns out this couple is just perfect for each other. Oh, these bodyguards taking good care of them, alright. I wonder, if the Emperor saw this, would the bodyguards get stoned to death or would they get beheaded? Then Mulan catches them, and they've only met for 2 days, and they're saying this.
Myself and Lingy Bear.
Lingy Bear? Ew. But Mulan is super happy for them and Shang pulls up, making him look like the bad guy and kills the vibe. But from Shang's perspective, if this marriage doesn't happen, war breaks out and millions of innocent people will die. So it's a pretty messy situation, either have an arranged marriage like everyone else during this time, or war breaks out and millions of people will die, including women and children. And because Shang chooses to prevent war over an arranged marriage, this makes him look like the bad guy. As he tells the dudes, stop being horny and keep your dick in check. And he forbids the 3 men to speak to the princesses again.
Oh, Shang with the cock block.
Then Mulan goes at Shang like, "It ain't that deep, bro." But it kinda is deep because we're talking about war. So when Shang goes at Mulan to follow the mission and respect tradition, she says, "My heart tells me my duty and I follow it." And because Mulan sees that Shang does not follow his heart, she calls him heartless. But can you blame him though? His own dad literally died in a war, so why would he want another one? And Shang's like, "This ain't gonna work," and decides to break up with Mulan. And Mulan doesn't even cry or anything, so she's pretty heartless too. So Mushu finally gets what he wanted, but seeing Mulan all the super sad, he starts feeling bad and guilty, so he tells her the truth.
"I'm the reason why Shang thinks he wanna get pegged. You dirty boy. You did this? Sorry."
So Mulan's like, "I'ma tell Shang," but they get ambushed by the unemployed losers that touch grass all day. And while Mei gets kidnapped for a total of 2 minutes, an NPC cuts the bridge and Shang and Mulan are left dangling like a nutsack.
Oh yeah.
Girl, you gonna say sorry?
Mushu did it.
What the hell is a Mushu?
My guardian.
Mulan? I'm gay.
No, you're not gay. No, Shang.
And with everyone sad, she does a little dancey dance and tells the others she'll fix this problem by herself.
Well, surprise, surprise. Shang is not dead, but he be looking like the Pocahontas.
Then Mulan pulls up to the ops and lies, saying the princesses were killed during their journey and offers herself instead to marry the prince instead. And because she's a war hero of high status, they gladly accept her proposal.
This my son, Jiki.
And Mulan does get the 5'2" femboy. Now, I can't tell if Mulan has a hero complex because she said she'll follow her heart, but I guarantee you her heart does not want no femboy, bruh. And as the wedding takes place, you can clearly tell her heart is not in it.
But Shang pour up, crashes the wedding, then tells her he's gonna follow his heart now instead of the rules. You can't do that.
Then Mushu gets an idea.
Gods, eat him.
But Mushu impersonates as the Golden Dragon of Unity and gets all of Qigong City to bow down before him. Boy, how you human and you built bigger than me?
But you're great.
Shut your tofu licking ass up. You better lick my sweet and sour butt crack. Then Mushu makes a decree that Mulan will marry Shang and the princesses can marry whoever they want. Now, why couldn't Mushu just abolish arranged marriages altogether while he's at it? But nevertheless, the city celebrates even though it doesn't benefit them whatsoever. And as Mushu prepares to be the Gong Boy again, Shang decides to combine the family temples, allowing Mushu to keep his job as guardian. Which means Mushu was a villain in this film for no reason, and this movie was low-key pointless, only making the Emperor, Shang, and Mushu look bad. And because we saw them fight and argue throughout the film, I don't even know if they're gonna have a happily ever after or not. Like, is there gonna be a Mulan 3 where they go for a divorce? I hope not. But all jokes aside, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. It's been your boy KC. And yeah, till next time.